Hello and welcome to High-Speed TV. We are back live with the Moonshiners Racing League White Lightning Xfinity Series here at Auto Club Speedway for the Hickory Harbor 300. Drivers are getting some last minute practice in. We're going to be heading to qualifying here shortly. Check out last week's winner, Darren Mills, in the 2 Chevy Camaro out of Salineville, Ohio. He's looking to make another win, or make, sorry about that, tongue twister. He's looking to have another good run tonight and bring it home in victory lane once again. Double up on his success from last week. Car's looking good. Sponsored by, on the side of that hot rod, Auto Details by Andy. Sponsored by Mike Bono, Ride Home Rants Auto. We'll be watching Darren all night long. Hopefully he can make it happen tonight at Auto Club. Auto Club Speedway brings that super speedway kind of feel to it, so he might have another shot. Drafting here is going to be important. You're going to want to save your tires. Auto Club can eat some tires up if you're not careful. Teams and drivers have been working on their race cars all week, preparing for this 2-mile track. Long 150 laps of action we're soon to be seeing. I believe we have around 15-20 drivers tonight. Let's take a look at our race info right quick. It's the Auto Club Speedway, sponsored by Hickory Harbor. It's the Hickory Harbor 300. 65 degrees outside, 71% humidity, partly cloudy with 11-mile-an-hour wind. Pat's in the chat. Let's see a double win, Nick Dugan. There you go, buddy. That's what I like to see. Last night's winner, Nick Dugan. See if he can bring it home tonight in victory lane and sweep Auto Club. Track temp is 67 degrees currently. The track length is 2 miles. So it's not as big as Daytona. It's not a super speedway, so to speak, but it definitely has a super speedway attitude. So it's going to be important. You do not want to lose the draft here. Keys to victory. Restarts are going to be crazy, just like last night. Different car, different animal, different package, but pretty much the same kind of racing. Patience. Going to need them in order to make it to the end without any damage or any mishaps. And all important, tire management. The driver that can save their tires and manage the race correctly and have a good strategy and have a long run setup is probably going to do good tonight. That is your race info for tonight. Take a quick look at the points rundown, the top 20. You can see Alan Hinson, Grim Reaper Racing. He's got the current points lead with 50 points. Looking down through, Barrett Coffey second, Chad Sullivan third, Barry Sanders fourth. Darren Mills, your last week's winner, is currently fifth in points. Stage points are huge, as you can tell. Then we got Justin Cope, Bill Hales, Larry Leviner, Warren Young, Hunter Carmichael, top 10. Then you take a look through the rest of the field of the top 20. Drivers are hoping they're going to have another good night tonight, capitalize on if they had some mishaps last week at Daytona, and come out of Auto Club with a nice solid point tonight. Currently on track, Justin Cope out of North Carolina in the Ford Mustang. Runs he's P2 currently in qualifying. Chad Sullivan in the 21. Currently on pole with a 40.32. Sullivan's looking to have another solid run this week. He finished second last week at Daytona. Take a look at Nick Dugan making his qualifying attempt out of Bradenton, Florida. Last night's winner. Looking to go 2 for 2. Get the sweep. Comes to the line. Let's see what he gets. And he moves up to 6th position. Good qualifying attempt for Nick. Got Daryl Klotz making his attempt. He might be over already. He's currently running in. He starts in P10. Take a look at Barry Sanders in the 25 Yeet Yeet Chevrolet out of Lexington, Kentucky. Barry had a good run last week at Daytona, finishing in 8th. He's looking to match that or improve tonight. Currently running 7th on the board. Sanders is going to stay there. 7th position so far for Barry Sanders. Take a look at Warren Young in the 9 Chevy Camaro out of Jonesville, North Carolina. First lap, Young clocks in at an 11th position. See if he can improve on that the second lap. And he does. He moves up to 9th position. Got Jeff Oakes out of Jackson Center, PA, on track, making his qualifying attempt in the 20. Gets loose. That's definitely going to kill some momentum there. He's 12th so far. We'll see if he can improve on that. Not a lot of cars here tonight. Looks like we got 15 cars. Xfinity cars on the service is probably my favorite car to drive. He brings it down to the apron, trying to get a little extra speed out of that thing. Moves up to 11th position. Nice run by Oaks. Now this is the part I get nervous about because last night, at this moment, I switched over to grid and to read the grid out for the fans. And SDK, the overlay, froze and screwed up my whole overlays for the rest of the race. So I'm kind of nervous about reading the grid. I don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to have to give it a go. How's everybody doing in chat tonight? Appreciate you guys hanging out. I might be safe and just read down the grid from the tower because I'm scared about it. I don't want it to lock up on me again. That's probably what we'll do. We'll do it a little different tonight. Qualifying is wrapping up here. Who's everybody's pick to win tonight? This is the time to do it. I am going to have to pick. Let's see here. Last night I picked Coppola. He's not in tonight's race. Let's see here. I'm going to have to go with... I'm going to pick Barrett Coffee tonight. Coffee is my pick for the win. So Barrett, bring her home, buddy. It's going to be a long race tonight. I believe the stages are 35, 70, and we're going all the way to 150. Double check that right quick. Yeah, the event is Hickory Harbor 300 at Auto Club. Stages will be third lap 35, 70, going to 150. Last week's winner, as I mentioned earlier, the number 2 of Darren Mills. Alrighty, let's run down our starting lineup. It's Chad Sullivan on the pole. To his outside will be Justin Cope. In that Ford Mustang, number 59. Third is Darren Mills in the number 2 Chevy Camaro out of Salinsville, Ohio. Last week's winner. Alan Hinson in the 22 Ford Mustang out of Kannapolis, North Carolina. Starting 5th will be Aaron Matthews out of Munfordville, Kentucky. Driving the 5 ride. Starting 6th is Nick Dugan, last night's winner out of Bradenton, Florida, in the 13. I think he's supposed to be in this. Hold on a minute. It's saying number 13, but side of the car is 16, so. And then we got Matthews, Sanders, Young, Oaks, Cook, Coffee, Rice, Leviner, Mickey, and Klotz. Rounds out your starting order for tonight's Hickory Harbor 300 at Auto Club. I didn't want to do the rundown of the grid because I mentioned earlier last night it screwed up on me when I picked that. So that's why I didn't see the grid rundown. I didn't want nothing to lock up. Here we go. The pace car dips down. Chad Sullivan's going to lead him to the green flag. He stomps on the loud pedal. Green is out. It's a drag race. Cope gets a nice jump. They're fanned out pretty well. There's 5 lanes here at Auto Club. Powers down the back straightaway into turn 3. It's Justin Cope, followed by Sullivan, Hinson, and Matthews. Everyone makes lap 1 complete. Clean and green. Hope everyone settles in, got their beverages, their snacks. It's going to be a long one, folks. Sullivan smacks the wall and keeps going. He's definitely going to have a little bit of damage on the right side of that thing. Pancake the right side of it. And that was my pick. I'm telling you, that broadcaster curse is no joke. You can see Justin Cope is choosing to stay on that high side. He's running pretty much the Larson line, or the Reddick line. Not as high, but pretty close. He's up there. Pretty much running the middle groove out of 3 and 4 there. Gets a nice run off. Got about 2 or 3 car lengths on the 22 of Hinson. Pretty much single file from there on back. Lap 5 out of 150. First stage will be lap 30. If I'm not mistaken. I said it earlier. Lap 35 is the first stage caution. Hickory Harbor Design Company is our race sponsor this week. Check them out on Facebook. Message Barry Sanders for more information on how to get a hold of them if you're interested in Hickory Harbor Design Company. We also have Warrior Wraps, another league sponsor. Need a wrap or a paint scheme for your iRacing vehicles? Message Warrior Wraps on Facebook. They will be glad to hook you up with a sweet looking hot rod. Need a button box for your sim rig? RS Button Boxes is the place to go. Find them on Facebook. They'll be glad to get you going with a nice button box of your choice. Surf Pro of Moorhead, Kentucky. Another wonderful sponsor of the Moonshiners Racing League. all about sheet metal. Need some metal work done? Get a hold of them. Find them on Facebook. And if you need any information to how to get a hold of them, if you can't find them on Facebook or any of these sponsors, if you can't find them, message the Moonshiners Racing League and ask for Barry, and he will be glad to help you out. Dirtworks Excavating. Need some dirt moved? Gotta dig some dirt up? They're the company to get a hold of. All them wonderful sponsors, thank you. Appreciate y'all. These fine gentlemen would not have a league without you guys. Smoking ribs as I type. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I was at your house, Pat. Coming to 10 laps down, it's Cope out front, maintaining a nice lead over Hinson, Coffey, Sullivan, Matthews, Cook, Oaks, Dugan, Young, and Sanders. That's your current top 10 at the moment. Let's check in and see if we have any in-car drivers for tonight. First we'll check Barry Sanders, see if he has got his in-car camera on. I'm not too sure if he does. Earlier I checked and they didn't have them ready yet, but we will see if they all have them now. Yep, there's Barry. Got his in-car view on, and he's ready to rock. He's riding steady in 8th position. Managing a long race. Trying to stay out of trouble. It's going to be a long green run race field tonight, I do believe. So tire management is key. Do not want to burn them things up too quick. That's Barry Sanders in the 25 Chevy Yee Yee. Or, I said it backwards. Yeet Yeet Chevrolet. Let's check out our next in-car driver. See if he's got his camera on. And that is Daryl Klotz, the 99. Doesn't look like Daryl has his on tonight. But Daryl's running decent. He's running in 11th, up 3 positions. Just hanging out, trying to stay safe and clean of any craziness and be there at the end. I think that's about it. We ain't got our third driver in here, so we'll just check back and see if see how Barry's doing later on in the race. You can see Daryl running that high line. That's the line that is going to come in as the run goes on. Them tires get older, that high line will come in more and more, I do believe. Justin Cope opening up almost a second and a half lead over Coffee and Hinson. It's going to be a caution on the speedway. Let's try to catch what happened. Oh, looked like it already happened in front of him, maybe. We'll have to check and see. Okay, Chad Sullivan, we'll check it out. Wow, barely just squeaked by Sullivan there. I don't know if he got any damage or not, but that was freaking close. Let's go back live, see if we can catch another view of this thing. You see Chad Sullivan there looks like he might get a little push or maybe loose. Let's see what happened here. Nope, the 4 and the 22 get in. The 22 got in the back of the 4. And the 4 was stuck in the wall. 21 had nowhere to go, and that's what happened. Man, tough break for them drivers. Heavy damage on the 21, heavy damage on the 4. And so early in the race, that's just not good. Let's check out Barry Sanders' damage, see if we can see if he has anything on that left front. I'm not sure if he made contact, but that was close. No, he looks pretty good still. I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if I can, I don't know if that'll work, but see if we can get in the cockpit of Barry Sanders and watch that replay. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm a rookie at this stuff, so we're going to find out. Yeah, it didn't work. But it might work. I'm determined. Here we go. He almost hit him, guys. That was close. Can you say pucker factor? Good job by Barry. Wow, that was close. That was worth the trouble trying to find this cockpit view. So back live, he is happy he didn't get no contact there. He got no damage, so he's going to live to see another day. And he finds himself in 4th position. Good job by Barry and everybody else who got around that wreck. Justin Cope. Does anybody have anything for Justin Cope tonight? On the short run, he has got it figured out. It's yet to be seen if he has his long run set up in that thing or not. But so far, he is the dominant car so far tonight. How's everybody doing in the chat? I see 9 viewers. Appreciate every one of you guys. Glad to have you here tonight for iSpeed TV. The coverage of the Moonshiners Racing League White Lightning Xfinity Series. Brought to you by Hickory Harbor. It's the Hickory Harbor's Design Company 300. Next week, We head to Vegas, baby. Do a little gambling. I know everybody likes to gamble a little bit. It's always fun when you win, not so much when you lose. All right, pace car's off. Cope off to another good start. Can Oaks stick with him? They rumble down the back straightaway. It is Cope out front. Oaks in second. Hinson third. Sanders fourth. Fanned out across this 5-lane speedway. That sun is going to play a factor here shortly, I do believe. Maybe not, but it's looking like it might. He's out to over a second lead already over Hinson. Sanders looks to the inside of Oaks. See if he can make it stick. And he does. Sanders is on the move at the moment. Sanders is looking good so far early on in this race. Let's see if he can maintain that momentum and bring it home with a good, solid finish tonight. Take a look at Jeff Oaks in his office tonight at work. Steering, had a good grip on that steering wheel. Nice looking helmet. Jeff is currently running P5. Doing a good job as well. As you see, the 93 almost getting the wall there of Larry Leviner. Doing a good job. He goes to the inside of Oaks. Overtakes for 5th position. But Oaks ain't giving in. He's up on that high side. That high side has that momentum coming off. Got Warren Young in front of him, as well as Larry Leviner. Larry makes the pass clean. Jeff's going to have to settle in behind Leviner and ride for a while. Seventh position, up 8 spots currently is the 69 of John Mickey out of Bardstown, Kentucky. Running behind him in 8th is Aaron Matthews. in the 5 car. Then we got Darren Mills, last week's winner. Looks like he might have some right side damage, maybe, I'm not too sure. But he's still doing decent in 9th position. Daryl Klotz in the 99 Chevy Camaro out of Columbia. Husband to Lynn, father to Devin. He's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Kevin Rice in 11th. In the 71 Ford Mustang out of Wooster, Ohio. Nick Dugan in the 16 Ford Mustang. He's in 12th. Barrett Coffey 13th. He's out of the race, looks like, unless he's in the garage getting some repairs. Chad Sullivan's out as well, getting some repairs. And Mark Cook. Long way to go. We're coming up on our first stage caution of lap 35. And it's been Justin Cope's show all race long so far. He's running that high side. Got that thing set up to run up high. That's what you want here. Who you guys got to win the real Cup race Sunday in real life? I got to pick my boy Larson. Larson or Blaney, that's my 2 drivers ever since Junior retired. Justin Cope is putting on a clinic so far. He's over almost 2.5 seconds over Barry Sanders in second, followed by Young, Hinson, Leviner, Mickey, Oaks, Matthews, Mills, and Klotz. Pat Dugan, Larson. Yeah, buddy. Take a look at Barry Sanders in P2. Doing a great job. Warren Young in the 9 ride. Doing a great job in P3. Got the 22 of Hinson in 4th. Got some damage on the front of that thing, but it hasn't affected much. Hopefully it's not overheating on him. 5th would be Larry Leviner. That's your top 5 at the moment. 31 down out of 150. We're coming up on our first stage caution. Then points are very important. The top 10 in the end of the stage get stage points. Would you look at that? Go get him. Yeet, yeet. Barry Sanders. That must be Barry's dad. If I'm right. Unless he's typing in while he's driving. If he's typing while he's driving, he's pretty good. He's running second. Warren Young looking to the inside of Sanders. Could not make it happen at the moment. Berry takes it way up high. Try to get that run off the exit. Should have a lot of momentum. Power down that straightaway. As we take a look at Justin Cope. Mr. Dominant for the first part of this race. Brings it out of 4. This should be our stage caution here. Or not. There it is. Stage caution number 1. Justin Cope is your winner of stage 1. Great job by him. He's got a dominant car tonight. It's going to be interesting to see if he can keep that up or if anybody else has anything for him. They're going to, for sure, do some adjustments in pits here, I bet. I'm not too sure what they can do on fuel, how many laps, or how many tires they have in the pits. But I would probably say around 40-ish or so laps on fuel, probably, maybe. 35, 40. Could be more, could be less. We're going to let Justin get a pit stop in, and then we'll get a quick word with our stage 1 winner. You see Cope bringing them down, pit lane. Get some new fresh rubber on them bad boys and head back out. And then stage 2 is lap 70. Hey, Justin Cope, it's Mayu in the booth. You got a copy?
How's it going?
Hey, bud, congratulations on that stage 1 win.
Thank you, thank you.
You got a dominant car so far in this short run. You got anything for a long run if that happens?
I think we got a little bit left. I think it'll work out pretty good.
Oh, yeah, you're looking real good tonight. Keep it going, bub, and hopefully we talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right, that was Justin Cope, your stage 1 winner. You got Barry Sanders in second, having a strong run himself, followed by John Mickey in third. Aaron Matthews fourth, Warren Young in fifth. Leviner, Mills, Rice, Hinson, and Klotz rounds out your top 10. They're doubled up. Pace car is getting ready to duck down. Cope is going to be firing off here. See if he gets out to a demanding lead like he has been. And they're off. Looks like, oh, we got a wreck. Number 2 of Darren Mills off the track. No caution. Hold on, let's see if there's a caution. Yep, caution's out. Let's see what happened to Darren. Oh, looks like he got loose. Tries to save her. Just does not happen. All that momentum and speed just carries you right down into the inside wall pretty much. I'm not sure if he hit the wall. Oh, yeah, he does. Tough break for Darren. Hard hit and heavy damage on that number 2. Thankfully, he has a win, and he already stamped his ticket into the playoffs. But it still hurts to wreck out of a race. He can come back next week and try at Vegas to get another nice finish. Back up front, we have Cope out currently in the lead still. What in the world? Alright, I'm losing my mind because that did say there was a caution out. That's weird. And now it says it's green. Unless I'm going crazy. Am I going crazy, chat? I'm pretty sure that said caution. Anyway, back up front. Justin Cope, Barry Sanders, Matthews, Mickey, and Young. Currently top 5. Not sure if Cope scraped the wall there or not, but I think I've seen some sparks. Could be wrong. Barry Sanders is trying to keep Cope in his reach. Doesn't want Cope to get out too far. Ooh, Clout's got in the wall there. Hangs on to it. You don't see anybody going all the way down to the white line anymore. Want to stay up a lane or two or three. That's the preferred lane. As the race goes on, tires wears out, you'll see them guys get closer to that wall each lap. Not too sure if they can run all the way up by the wall or not, but we'll have to watch and see. You can see the 5 of Matthews slowly reeling in Sanders, it looks like. Matthews is hanging that thing out in the corners. You can see it's just on the edge of breaking loose. That's what you want, though. You don't want to be tight. Loose is fast. Take a look up front. Justin Cope stretching it out to almost a second lead over Barry Sanders. Down, 52 down out of 150. Still a long way to go. Anything can happen. Got a stage break here coming up, lap 70. That'll be the second stage of the night. And then we go to 150 from there. The 5 of Matthews and the 25 of Sanders are starting to battle it out here. for second position. And boys are trying to go 3 wide, and they do. Mickey looks low underneath Sanders, trying to make something happen, trying to overtake for second. It's a drag race. Let's see who can make it happen. Maybe Mickey can overtake Sanders for second. Sanders' tires must be wearing out a little bit. Maybe he pushed it too hard at the beginning, or maybe he might be just riding. Who knows? Mickey gets the second position from Sanders. See if Mickey can reel in Cope now. John Mickey up to second position. Must be he has a long run setup under that thing. Take a look at Barry Sanders. Doing a good job in third position, up 4 spots from where he started. Three wide action. This track, you can run a lot of different lanes if you set your car up for them. If you have a car that can run any lane, any line, you're going to have a good night. 61 down out of 150. Working on the end of stage 2 here, coming up at lap 70. Take a look at our leader, Justin Cope. John Mickey has reeled him right in. It is turning into be a battle. Mickey came out of nowhere. He's driving himself right up to the lead here, looking on the inside of Cope. Side by side out of 4. Who's it going to be at the line? Cope still has it. He's got that high side momentum. Mickey is not giving in though. He's clear, but he cannot make it happen. He can't come up in time. It's hard to know if you're actually clear when you are down low like that. You want to come up in front of him, but then you're like, maybe not, maybe not. I don't want to cause a wreck or wreck myself. Got Dale Jr. screaming, slide job, slide job, slide job. Cope looks like he got a little tight there. Nice little battle for the lead here. Cope and John. Side by side. Who wants that stage 2 win more? About 5 laps away from it. What a battle. Side by side for the last few laps. No one's going to give in. No one's going to let the other one ahead of each other. They're going to battle until the end of this stage. The tires on them vehicles must be screaming. That shows how important that high side is. If you can run up there, you can get that nice run off. And it's hard for the guy on the inside to make the move happen. Cope will lead that lap once again. Ooh, he gets real tight. He's right up by the wall. You reach out and touch it. Mickey overtake Cope for the lead. John Mickey to the lead. Cope's going to try to cross him over here. And it's not going to happen. Going to have to regroup. Couple laps here. You got a stage caution. Make some more adjustments. See and see what he can do later in the run. Coming up to our stage 2 caution here. The end of stage 2, it's going to be John Mickey. Bringing it home. Came out of nowhere. And he's going to be your stage 2 winner. Congratulations to John. Great job. He's looking good to win this thing if all goes well, and but long way to go, so we should have to wait and see what happens. If anybody has anything for him in the long run, because he definitely has a long run setup. He just proved that. Stage 2 is complete. I would interview our stage 2 winner, John, but he's not in the Discord, so I ain't going to be able to do that. So with that said, we're going to take a quick commercial break, give some airtime to our wonderful sponsors. We're going to go side by side. You guys won't miss a thing. All right, we're back. Mickey out front with Cope, Sanders, Matthews, Oaks, and Young. Rice, Leviner, Henson, and Dugan. Top 10. Mickey brings him to the green. The lights have came on. Darkness is upon us shortly. That'll throw a curveball in the setups probably. Ooh, got contact. Who was that? Somebody got into the wall here. Looks like the 71 might have got in the wall maybe. Got some damage on the right front, or right side of that. On board with Nick Dugan. Running 7th position so far tonight. Doing a good job. Looks like he has a nice clean race car still, so that's always a plus. Working on almost lap 80 here. Getting closer. Laps are ticking off little by little. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. If you guys need any broadcast work done, hit us up at iSpeed TV on Facebook. We'll be glad to help you out. Also, if you haven't already, hit that like button, that follow button. Sharing is caring. Head on over to our YouTube page as well, iSpeed TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on there and the notification bell so you know when we go live. Got a little side-by-side battle. The 69 of Mickey and the 5 of Matthews. Pope has made his way back up to the lead. He's definitely got a better short run car than the others, it does look like. But the long run, the last stint, the last stage, Mickey was the long run setup, the long run car. He was untouchable. He came from fifth or sixth all the way to the lead. So I wonder if that's going to be the case this time. It looks like he is saving them tires and has the same strategy in mind. Can't count out old Barry Sanders. He's been in the top 5, top 3 pretty much all night. Definitely the second part of the night, he's been up there. And he's currently knocking on Justin Cope's door, wanting around, wants a little taste of that first place action. They definitely will not be able to go to 150 here, so they're going to have to pit. So the strategies are probably going off in their heads right about now. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. As you see, Barry Sanders looking on the left rear of Cope, trying to upset the air on Cope's car so he gets loose maybe. Not too sure how the draft works here with the Xfinity car, but it was huge last night with them next gens. Check out the in-car camera of Barry Sanders while he works on Cope for the lead. He must have shut it off. It's not working. That's alright. That's Barry Sanders in car. We'll check him out later on. He's doing a great job so far tonight. There he is. It just popped up. That's weird. Took a little while, but it definitely popped up. There's Barry. We'll ride with him for a couple laps in the in-car view. I might be wrong, but that looks like a Moonshiners Racing League shirt he's got on there. That's pretty sweet. He's probably not listening, but give me a thumbs up if that's a Moonshiners Racing League shirt you got on there, boy. I'm going to leave him alone. I don't want to be the reason he wrecks. And you can see Justin Cope out Barry Sanders' windshield. There's about 2 car lengths in between. Maybe 3, I don't know. It's something like that. Barry's doing a great job. He's trying to reel him in little by little each lap. Great race by them two. Actually, all three, four of them up front are doing a great job tonight, battling back and forth. I'm not taking anything away from everybody. They're all doing a great job. I'm just talking about the battles up front here. One, two, three. Cope, Sanders, and Mickey. Which one is it going to be tonight? Or is it going to be somebody totally different? As you can see, Mickey is coming to life once again. The longer that run goes on, his 69 Toyota comes to life. Shaping up to have a nice little battle here for P1. Check out our weather. Our weather real quick. Track temp of 66 degrees. It's nice and cool. They should have a lot of grip here tonight. Got 9, 10 mile an hour winds. 65 degrees outside. And 71% humidity. With partly cloudy skies. It's a battle. 1, 2, 3. Who's it gonna be?